Question 18 on mixed exercise 7. And there's 3 parts to this question. I hope that you've looked at it and you've thought the first part, part A, is actually a fairly standard thing. It looks a little bit unusual, so don't panic if you didn't see this one. But it is exactly the technique from section 7.5, page 181. So have a look at example 14 if you're not sure how to do part A. Part B and C seem a little bit sneaky, but I think I know what I'm going to do, so let's see. So this technique then, let's run through it if we need it. What we do is we say the right hand side, we're going to use the sine A plus B formula on it, so that is R. Sine, cos, sine, cos, with a plus sign in the middle, 2x, alpha, alpha, 2x. Okay, so the sine A plus B formula, and that's R times the lot. So that is R cos alpha times sine 2x, and R sine alpha times cos 2x. So if I take this expression here and this expression here, they are identically equal to each other. So the coefficient of sine 2x on this side has got to equal the coefficient of sine 2x on this side. So sine 2x times that, sine 2x times that, and over here I've got cos 2x times this thing, cos 2x times a 2. So what we do is what we call equate coefficients, and we're going to get 1.5 equals R cos alpha, and 2 equals R sine alpha. 1.5 equals R cos alpha, 2 equals R sine alpha. Okay, so that's the coefficient of the sine 2x and the coefficient of the cos 2x on either side. As I say, it's the same as section 7.5. So equation 1, equation 2, I need to find the R and the alpha. And I've got 2 simultaneous equations, so I should be able to do it without too much bother. But again, if you've not seen this before, if you've completely forgotten it, we have a trick, which is do equation 2 divided by equation 1 is going to give us 2 divided by 1.5. Or I don't know, we're going to write it like that, 2 divided by 3 over 2 on the left hand side. On the right hand side, it's going to give us tan alpha. So that is 4 over 3 equals tan alpha, and I can work out the alpha from there. And in the question it tells us that alpha is an acute angle, so it's just tan inverse of 4 over 3. I don't have to worry about other solutions to that equation. And then if I do equation 1 squared plus equation 2 squared, then what I'm going to get is 1.5 squared plus 2 squared on the left hand side. On the right hand side I'm going to get R squared cos squared alpha plus R squared sine squared alpha. In other words, 1.5 squared plus 2 squared equals R squared cos squared alpha plus sine squared alpha. Cos squared alpha plus sine squared alpha is 1, so R squared is 1.5 squared plus 2 squared. So you can work that out on a calculator, you can work that one out on a calculator. So there is our alpha and our R. Just to save me a little bit of calculator tapping, I'll just check those answers in the back. And then we substitute them into here. So our final answer will look like, here we go. Question 18, 2.5 sine 2x plus 0.927. So alpha turns out to be that, and 2.5 is our answer here, which actually I should have seen, shouldn't I? Because this is 2 and 1.5, and this is, you know, if you imagine it like a right angle triangle, 1.5 and 2, this is half of a 3, 4, 5 triangle, isn't it? That's a 3, that's a 4, so this is half of, that's half of 3, that's half of 4, so this should be half of 5. So there we go, 2.5. Okay. Right then, part B, and I suspect this is the part that we're not happy about. So in fact, I'll start on a new video for part B.